1 2 1 2 1 2. Hey hey. 1 2 1 2. Tell me if you got it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You keep music going. 1 2 1 2. All right, good.
Make some noise and keep it going for Nanou Djiapo, y'all. My name is Baba Greg, and I'm here on behalf of Alkebu-Lan Village to welcome you to the 4th annual Motor City Kwanzaa Kinara Lighting. Let's make some noise for that. We have a very special set of hosts for y'all this evening, starting with a veteran host. Most of y'all know him as Mason in the Morning. You also know him as the Detroit Pistons spokesperson and announcer. We got John Mason coming to the microphone, who will be joined by 2 young people from our community, Jeremiah Wheeler and Leah Jackson. So let's make some noise for John Mason as he comes to the mic now.
What's up? Happy Kwanzaa! All right, where's Jeremy? Come up, Jeremy. Jeremy is my leader today. And I'm gonna let him introduce himself to you. Tell him.
Peace, family. Happy Kwanzaa. Abarigani. Today is a strong day, and y'all look like a strong people. Do you feel strong? Do you feel strong? We right here in the middle of downtown Detroit, Black Bottom and Paradise Valley adjacent, and I see beautiful black and brown faces ready to celebrate our culture, our history, and our power. We have a program. Each of you may have one in your hand already. It'll be Leah Jackson joining us in a moment, and our elder brother Mason, and we are going to go according to the program. All right. Now the program says that Nanou Djiapo, who has already started the drum call, will lead us off. And then Baba Kefentse Chike is going to come up and invoke the spirit of the ancestors by pouring libations. And then we're going to recognize some of the sponsors, and then we're going to get into some of the more creative, fun stuff from the Detroit School of Arts. And we're going to hear from the Detroit School of Arts drum and dance team. And we have many other presentations as well. We implore you to get close to a heater, to get next to somebody who looks warm, but ask them about their boundaries first before you get all extra close. And we just ask you to open your hearts and open your minds and have a good Black Kwanzaa time. All right? All right? All right.
Origami. Say it again. Origami. Go. So Jeremy wanted me to express something about myself in Kwanzaa. Don't fall out. I've been around a minute. I was a student, and my professor came into the classroom and said he was going to create this program in which people would celebrate just like Christmas. And so we asked him, Professor, what could that be? He said, I'm creating a program called Kwanzaa. That professor's name, Dr. Ron Karinga. He was a major professor at the University of Cal, a visiting professor at Kent State University. He was my professor. So, to the Honorable Ron Karinga, we say thank you and enjoy Kwanzaa. It's time to do libation. Oh, wait, Jeremy, introduce him.
From the east side all the way to downtown Detroit, we have our young sister, Leah Jackson, who you'll be hearing from.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here, and happy Kwanzaa! Have a great one.
Wait, are we in downtown Detroit? Feel a little like Dearborn. No diss, or maybe Hamtramck. Habaragani. I almost feel like I'm in my hometown, the capital of Africa, Detroit, Michigan. One more time, Habaragani. My name is Baba Kefentse. It's an honor and a privilege to be here for I think it's the 59th, 54th. I'm a teacher, but I don't teach math. Anyhow, I have been asked to pour libations. For those of you that may not be familiar with the libation ceremony, we pour libations to honor, memorialize, commemorate, and venerate the spirit of our ancestors that have gone before us. None of us live in the vacuum of just our lifetime. We are connected to those that have gone before and those that are yet to come. And what our ancestors know is that the spirit, the real part of who we are, never ceased to exist. Most of us are familiar with the Judeo-Christian creation story where God fashioned a human being out of clay, and it was the breath of God that animated that first human being. So we know that the spirit is inside of all of us, and when this body is done and laid to rest, that energy continues to exist. So I'll say the name of an ancestor, and the collective response will be inside. Can you say inside? And inside means to drink. So if I say Harriet Tubman, you'll say, y'all starting to sound like the suburbs again. Come on. If I say Marcus Garvey, you'll say, now I feel like I'm in Detroit on the first day of Kwanzaa. So if I say Coleman Alexander Young, you'll say, very good. We are getting off to a very good start. We always acknowledge Almighty God first, who all African people know is the source of everything in creation. God is revealed to all and known by many names. But when I offer to drink, We don't say inside, we say yo to affirm the vastness of Almighty God, who is revealed to all and known by many names. To Almighty God, we say yo. The Akan people, which the tradition I'm using today comes from the Akan people of Ghana, West Africa. They believe that Almighty God is the source of everything in creation, and that Mother Nana Asasiya, Mother Earth, is the source and the provider of all our physical needs. Medicine, food, clothing, and shelter all come from Mother Earth. To Nana Asasiya, we say inside. To those helpers of Almighty God that help to carry out the divine will, who some call nature, some call Obosun, some call Orisha, some call Oloa, we say inside. To the oldest known human ancestor, or one of the oldest, who we know is an African woman who we know as Mother Dinknish. To Mother Dinknish, we say inside. To the founders and sustainers of the classical first African and human civilizations which emerged in the Nile Valley. They include Kemet, Axum, Kush, Nubia, Punt, and Ethiopia. To the founders and sustainers, to the classical civilizations that emerged in the Nile Valley, we say inside. There was also a succession of African civilizations in West Africa which spanned from 300 AD to 1600 AD, and these include Ghana, Mali, and Songhai. This period was called the Golden Age of West Africa. For the founders and sustainers of the Golden Age of West Africa, why this period is particularly important for us is during that same period, Europe was in decline in what was called the Dark Ages. And in the schools that many of us have been to, they tell us the history of our people began in 1619 when 20 black slaves stepped off of a ship. Hold up, wait a minute. They weren't black slaves, they were enslaved Africans. Let that be clear. And our history did not start when we arrived here. So we acknowledge, commemorate, and venerate the founders and sustainers of the civilizations of the Golden Age of West Africa. For those we say inside. The rise of Europe from its dark period was facilitated by westward expansion outside of itself, the various voyages, the Columbus voyages, and the transatlantic slave trade. The transatlantic slave trade is what led to the dispensation of our people throughout what's now the African diaspora, which includes places like Suriname, Haiti, Cuba, Belize, America, Brazil. We look in these places, we see people that look like us. The major difference is they were taken off the boat at a different place. It's very important that we know and understand that they, like we, are the survivors, are the descendants of those that survived the Middle Passage. And the Middle Passage was a part of the journey where our ancestors were put on ships and taken to these various places. There were many of Africans that died during the Middle Passage. Some died due to sickness. Some died in rebellion. Some died thrown overboard. To those lost during the Middle Passage, we say inside. Those African ancestors we share in America, to the great Coleman Alexander Young, we say inside. King Sunday Adekeitu, we say inside. To Marcus Garvey, we say inside. To Malcolm X, we say inside. To Elijah Muhammad, we say inside. To Irma Henderson, we say inside. We pour a libation for our collective family ancestors represented by each and every one of us here. We carry the DNA and the lineage of both our mother and father, going all the way back to Mother Dinknish. For our collective family ancestors, we say inside. To the unnamed African ancestors whose names we can't call at this time. For those unnamed, we know many, but we don't have the time to call them all. For the unnamed African ancestors that contributed to our struggle, we say inside. To the unknown, there were many that fought with Harriet Tubman, Marcus Garvey, Novio Trualia, and all the others whose names I called. We don't know their names, but we always acknowledge those unknown African ancestors that contributed to our struggle. We say inside. Finally, we pour a libation for those spirits coming forth, the new babies being born, which they come here with a divine purpose, as did each and every one of us. Everything in creation was created for a purpose. Those of us in the living have the responsibility, parents, aunts, uncles, brothers, we have the responsibility to know that the children coming forward, not only that know that they have a divine reason for being, we are responsible for helping them fulfill their mission. We pour libation for those returning spirits. I want you to repeat that will bring about positive change. That will bring about positive change, cultural restoration, re-Africanization, and the building of nationhood and sovereignty for African people everywhere, forever. For those ancestors, we say inside, inside, inside. Asante Sana, Habari Gani, Habari Gani. Thank you very much.
Give our drummers a nice round of applause. It's nice to see everybody. This is so cool. It just takes me back to all of the people he was doing libations for. A lot of those people I knew, Malcolm X. I campaigned with Dr. King, Elijah Muhammad. It's 100,000 people, but it's so good to see you, because this is what this is about. We want to recognize some of our sponsors, acknowledge the Council of Elders, Motor City, Kwanzaa, sponsor of the City of Detroit Community Contributors are also here. We just want to say to everybody who made this happen today, give them a nice round of applause. All right. Up next, bring back to the podium, Jeremy.
Peace, family. Man, we just invoked all of the names and the spirit of those who came before us. And now we are going to recognize those who may be younger than many of us, but it's the people that we built this Kinara for. It's the youth. It's the people that we build strong families for. It's the youth. It's the people that we build strong Black co-ops for, and strong Black organizations for, and strong Black African-centered schools for. It's the youth. We have the Detroit School of Arts dance troupe. They are coming up here, and it is a solid group of sisters. Kanaya Fulton, an alumni now, a class of 2025. Zion Davis, Lauren Smith, Christian Hardy Trice, and Naomi Nolan. Let's give them an African round of applause as they come up and bless the stage.
USA. Give it up for him one more time. Beautiful. I'd like to introduce to you the next future Congresswoman coming out of Detroit, currently a student, Wayne State University. Leah. Jackson. Give Leah another nice round of applause.
Thank you again. And again, I'm so incredibly happy and proud to be on this stage, and I'm happy to see all of you here today with us. This, to me, is unity, which is the first day of Kwanzaa. It's unity. Next, we'll be representing our youth. And as Jeremiah said, it's extremely important and imperative to have our youth with us. And we have our youth, the Alkebu-Lan Warriors, coming up to give us a performance and to show us what they got. I myself was once an Alkebu-Lan warrior, and so it's a beautiful impact to see the youth here and to have them perform for us today. Thank you, everyone.
How's everybody doing today? Abaragani. Abaragani. It's Mku Germany Brown. This is my older brother, Mku Orlando Brown. And these are our martial arts students from the Alkebu-Lan Village. We are going to dazzle you with a very brief and quick martial arts demonstration. Please bear with us. We normally do this barefooted and with no coats on, but as you can see, we adaptability, like Baba told me. Some want to do it with their coats off, but we've been outvoted. Let's go. Clap it up, clap it up. Get my babies.
Now we will have Ombos. This is forms. We will have Jordan. He will be doing Moja. He is fighting prearranged, multiple opponents in different directions. Jordan is very nervous. This is his first time doing this. Jordan recently done this form last martial arts tournament about 2 weeks ago. What place did you win, Jordan? You won first place in forms. We have 5 belts in our system. We start with white, then we have orange, green, red, and black. Our entire class is taught in Kiswahili, so not only does the babies learn to defend themselves, they're learning another language as well. We compete in over 3 to 4 tournaments, sometimes a month. Good job, Jordan. Good job. Actually, believe it or not, a year ago, I couldn't get Jordan to stand up here and say his name in front of you guys. I'm looking for his mom to back me up. Right, Jasmine? Next, we have Laura. She's doing, I know, she's doing another form as well. This is the more advanced. Laura has been training with us for about 3 or 4 years. Believe it or not, fighter. Believe it or not, she's the best fighter. Right now, we have some of our babies passing out placards. That's letting you know the days of our classes, where we're located, and how you can enroll the babies. Cheer on, cheer on. Finish strong, Laura. Good job, good job, good job. And now we have breaking. These boards are hype him up, hype him up, hype him up. He's going to be breaking with the reverse punch. Matthew has been training with us for about 2 months. About 2 months. This is his first martial arts demonstration. This is his first time breaking the board. So bear with us. These 5. Tap it. He ready. He ready. Good job. Good job. Good job. Pagana. No. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Journey Johnson. Believe it or not, this is my youngest daughter. She's very shy. Look at the flyer down there. The kid with the locks, that's my oldest son. Actually, he was here last year. Since she's a green belt, she gets 2 boys. Believe it or not, once I said the girls are actually better than the boys. The girls are actually better than the boys. Coming from my Mfudishi, my big sister, Mfudishi Salita Bilu. My other sister, I'll raise your hand. Believe it or not, them two would definitely take us. She's breaking with the elbow strike. Good job, good job, good job. We have one more. This is OJ, this is Orlando Jr. All right now, all right. Never been done. Oh, okay, all right now. Pagana, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Got a little AV on me. I can move the podium and the mic. Give it up one more time for the Alkebu-Lan Warrior. Start them young and they'll be ready to go. Y'all keep it moving. We have one of our elder and youthful in spirit, one of our mamas of the community, Mama Angia. She comes to the microphone. Mama Angia is many things. If not one of the founding hosts and co-hosts of this here Kwanzaa Downtown Kinara Lighting event. It was her and G-Mac that got us started, and they blessed us with the opportunity then to be a part of this for the last couple of years. So we're humbled and honored to come after the footsteps of people like Mama Angia, who is in charge of programming and special events for the Downtown Detroit Partnership. Mama Angia, she is her fruit speaks for herself. She has a son who is very African-centered as well, who I met during my college journey. And so we just want to give it up to a mother of mothers, Mama Angia, as she brings us the history.
All right, Barakani Umoja. All right. Today's theme, Umoja Rising, Unity, Power, and Light. Peace to everybody. I am Mama Angie, a proud member of Detroit's cultural community. I stand in gratitude for this opportunity to share with you on today's theme, Umoja Rising, Unity, Power, and Light. This is Kwanzaa's 59th year, and this is my 46th year celebrating. This is our 4th year gathering at the Motor City Kwanzaa Kinara Lighting. At each Kwanzaa gathering, as we light the candle for that day, we present our ideas and share our thoughts on how we may best incorporate the values of each day's principles into our daily living practice. On this first day of Kwanzaa 2025, we will again light the center candle and focus on the first of the 7 principles, Umoja, unity. Why is unity the first principle? You tell me. You tell me what can be accomplished when there is no unity. Lack of unity is chaos. No unity, no strength. No unity, no clear direction. No unity, no forward progress, no ability to sustain our growth, nor our joy. But how do we establish unity when we appear to be so separated, so different? Kwanzaa teaches us to first come together. Unite with your family, your organizations, your churches, your schools. Gather together as community and discuss the importance of unity. You share your understanding and I share mine. I listen intently to you and you listen intently to me. We both listen for points we can agree on. And even as we identify those points of agreement, we acknowledge that each of us maintains the right to determine for ourselves, to decide for ourselves what part we will play, how we will contribute. With this mutual respect and understanding, we willingly take responsibility for our part of the plan, and we get busy collectively working towards our goal. We invest our time, our labor, and financial resources because we are now operating in trust and shared purpose. And that's really the key, shared purpose. Purpose reflects our values, informs the steps we take, and directs us towards creative solutions. Creativity, letting ideas flow, thinking outside the box, putting our imagination to work to resolve our problems. We know we are creative. Everybody knows we're creative. We're known for making something out of nothing. We know how to make a way out of no way. And how do we do that? It's because we have faith. We have faith in one another. We have faith in our Creator. We have faith in the righteousness of our goal. We have faith exemplified for centuries by our elders. Some would say, Kwanzaa is just a made-up holiday. You're right. I agree. It totally is. But of course, if you really think about it, every special day, every holiday you observe was made up. Kwanzaa was created to serve as a regular communal celebration to reaffirm and reinforce the bonds between us as a people. It was designed to be an in-gathering to strengthen community and reaffirm common identity, purpose, and direction. I tend to focus on Kwanzaa as a call to action, not a holiday in the sense of a holy day, but as a conscious choice I make to focus on myself, my family, and my culture, and to check myself on how well I am living the 7 principles as the basis of my personal value system. As I close, our children should always form central and essential roles in each Kwanzaa observance. They are the promise of our future and must be included as fully as their age and abilities allow. Fostering connection between generations, learning and reinforcing family and community values, sharing history and tradition, all are crucial to the development of our youth and the sustenance of our community. And so is love. Love of self, love for this precious gift of life, all centered on our choice to unite in power, to bring light to our purpose, and to celebrate our rise. Umoja.
Awesome, good. Another African hand for Mama Njia, giving us that context and giving us that history. And as we prepare to bring up Nanou Djiapo, we prepare to take ourselves to the motherland. We have a special group. This group, Nanou Djiapo, has traveled to Senegal, and they have gathered the knowledge and the rhythms and the spirit of those who are on the continent, and they brought it back to Detroit. GMAC said, I've never heard some of the rhythms that I hear when I see and hear Nanou Djiapo do what it is that they do. And in the spirit of that, and in place of something else, I invite you on a verbal journey. And as soon as I finish, I will walk this podium over, and Nanou Djiapo will walk on to the platform. And so when I say my people, you say my people, my people, my people. Oh, my people are my equals. You can tell that I love myself by the way that I treat you. Every breath is a blessing. We are at peace and we ain't stressing. If I disagree with you, then we engage in discussion. Black Detroit, you are gifted, you are magic, you are overflowing passion, you're creative, mental, massive, you can handle what you're tasked with. My people, my people, oh, my people. I see you. I am because you are, and you are because I need you. Everyone in my tribe has a purpose, a reasonable sacrifice for reasonable service. If you are trying to survive or you trying to eat to stay alive, you don't deserve to live. If we're living scared to die, if we're scared to give up privilege or sacrifice our time when we say we love the people or the youth, we are lying. Are we scared to speak the truth? Because it's an inconvenient time around the world. Black people in pain, body and mind. And I don't owe a political party anything if justice is not aligned. We are Pan-African. We see the genocide. We say free Haiti, free Black studies, and free Palestine. My people, my people. Oh, my people. They can't defeat you. To the students navigating housing, working part-time, and still taking tests, but you still take time to stand up and protest to the laborers, the unions, and the workers' unrest, boycotting corporations till they run your check, to the mentors, to the teachers, understaffed, underfunded, and undermet, still planting seeds of love and children. And you cultivate them, yet, despite the blight and concrete, like Tupac says, a rose grows. Your biggest flex, my people, my people. Oh, my people, we gotta be truth. There are universal laws that we must appease to. For everything, there is a season. One for seeds and one for fruit. If I didn't bitter apples, then the issues in the root, intelligence plus power minus humility equals abuse. Our ancestors are counting on us to get it right. God, Yahweh, Allah, Jah, the Most High, has already set us loose. My people, my people. Oh, my people. I believe you. Conflict. Nanou Djiapo.
Let's give another big round of applause to our Nanou drummers as well as our dancers. I don't know what y'all give me some energy. And again, that's what Kwanzaa is all about. Bringing ourselves together to find space where we can take back to our culture. Right now, we're gonna have a sponsor with Downtown Detroit Partnerships, David Cohen.
All right, happy Kwanzaa, Detroit. On behalf of the Downtown Detroit Partnership, welcome to Campus Martius Park on the first night of Kwanzaa, celebrating unity, Detroit's gathering place. Unity among the tallest Kwanzaa Kinara, menorah, Detroit's Christmas tree, standing proud here in the heart of Detroit. We're so privileged to be part of Detroit's Kwanzaa. Special thanks to everybody who made the program possible, but especially the original crew. It's been hard to believe it's already been 4 years. And I just want to thank Greg McKenzie, Councilman Scott Benson, Njia Kai, and NKSK Productions. And while I'm at it, the mayor, just because I'm looking at him, especially the DD who helped behind the scenes to make everything beautiful year round. Laura Dean, who's here, Fields. Thank you to the AP team, to everybody who works to make the house looking beautiful. And of course, thank you to our partners, the City of Detroit and the Downtown Development Authority. Thank you, and Sean, Derek, Ted, and Sean Gray. Thank you so much. And with that, enjoy in Detroit's town, and I'll see you later. Thanks so much.
I just have to say, it's good to see you all. On behalf of the Detroit Piston Organization, we want to say that we're proud to be a partner and a part of Kwanzaa. That's a big deal. On behalf of Sirius XM Radio, we too are proud to be part of Kwanzaa and the celebration. On behalf of Beasley Media in Detroit, 105.9 Kiss FM, we are proud to be part of Kwanzaa. And amen. All right. Next, we're proud to present our busy councilman. Please come up, Scott. Busy. And he's bringing a special guest with him.
Thank you. Habari Ghani, Detroit. Right on. So my name is Councilman Scott Benson, as was said, and this is my colleague, Councilwoman Renee DeVita, Councilwoman-elect from the 5th District. Give her a round of applause, please. So it is an honor to stand here today in the heart of our city as we light the world's largest Kinara for the 4th consecutive year. Yeah, you can give a clap for that. World's largest 4th consecutive year. We are gathered at Campus Martius to celebrate the rich heritage, the resilience, and the enduring principles of Kwanzaa. The city of Detroit is incredibly proud to be a plank owner in this process. We have been here since the beginning, helping to lay the foundation for what has now become a landmark tradition. To see this massive Kinara standing tall in our city center is a testament to our commitment to cultural diversity and the elevation of African American heritage. We are honored to join the many sponsors, supporters, and stakeholders who make this annual celebration possible. Realization of this world-class monument is a powerful example of the Kwanzaa principle, Ujima, or collective working responsibility. No single person or organization could have built this alone. It requires us to work together to our own community challenges and to build and maintain our culture collectively. This Kinara stands because we commit ourselves to a shared goal. Where's Baba Greg, who makes us happy? There we go. The world's tallest Kinara and this gathering did not happen by accident. I want to extend a special thanks to you, City of Detroit departments and organizations that work tirelessly behind the scenes, demonstrating that the spirit of Umoja to make this a reality. Number one, where's Crystal Perkins, the General Services Department? Round of applause. Lighting our stage and the lighting for this been for the last 2 years. Thank you very much, Crystal and GSD. To CREO, where's CREO? Civil Rights Inclusion and Opportunity Department, for your unwavering commitment to representation. To my colleagues, City Council, any other council offices here today? Where's my office today? There we go. Don't be shy. There we go. Councilman Scott Benson's office, for their support to help celebrate and provide financial support for this. And to the Downtown Development Authority and the Detroit Economic Growth Authority. Where are they? There we go. Don't be shy, DEGC and DBA, for your partnership in activating our downtown with the symbols that reflect the people who built this city, and to DDT. And David was just here a minute ago, to their unwavering support for this project as well. David and DDT, thank you all very much. As we light the first candle, let us reflect these 7 principles. Let us remember that the strength of Detroit lies in our Ujima and our Kujagulia self-determination, fueled by the collective work we do every day. I practice those words still, Estimate. Tonight, we don't just light a monument. We light a spark of hope, and pride for the next generation of Detroit. Thank you all for being part of this historic tradition. Happy Kwanzaa, Detroit.
You know what? To all of you who came out today, when everything you heard and saw said, do not come outside, give yourselves a nice round of applause. Here are my 2 co-hosts. I just want to say thank you for that. You talk about unity, day 1, yes. Yes. All right.
I just wanted to give you guys a reminder of all of the Kwanzaa celebration schedule that we will be hosting as well. If you go to your brochure, there's a QR code, and if you scan it, it'll take you right to the Kwanzaa celebration schedule, which will be taking place at the Charles H. Rice Museum. There's going to be what we're doing today, which is the Umoja. Tomorrow we have the Kujichagulia, as well as the Ujima. And there's a different set of celebrations for each principle, and it's extremely important for us to participate in them and come out. Culture, we gotta also participate in the culture. And so again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you guys scan that QR code. 25. Got some phones. Take us right to the schedule. Thank you again, guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. Y'all, let's give a hand to all the people who are on the program today. Give a round of applause. Come on, Brother Mason. Come on. As we prepare to close out in our Harambe, we just encourage you to not just see the candles, not just light the candles. We embrace them, to embrace them, to let them be a part of your life and your lifestyle. 7 days of reset, 7, a number of completion. We get a chance to reset ourselves. And if we was understood in 66 when Kwanzaa was founded, when Brother Mason was in the classroom and his professor, Dr. Karenga, said, I'm going to create Kwanzaa. He created Kwanzaa the year before the Black Panthers were, or the next, all within that same season, the Black Panthers were founded, 65 and 66, because they understood that you can't have a political revolution without a cultural revolution. Every culture, every society, every people that has rose up, stood up, and practiced their self-determination had a cultural revolution. Ibrahim Traore, right now, Burkina Faso, he said, change the language, get the French among my people, and we're going to speak our native tongue. That's culture. And now they're controlling their own economics, they're building their military, and they're building their political power around the world. So in the spirit of Alkebu-Lan, the native name of Africa, let us all stand up if you're able, take your feet, and if you are able, put your hands into the air. We do this with the Black Convergence and Isutu, and I'm saying Alkebu-Lan with all of the youth. We pull our hands down into our bodies, and we are doing Harambe. We are putting the energy of the cosmos into our being. And Harambe keeps Swahili for let's pull together. And we say it 7 times, and together we say it with all energy, and we hold that last one, and we're going to release it when we're ready. Harambe! 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 To your left and my right, you light the first candle in front of the tree. To my left and your left and my right. Your left and my right. You're gonna light that first candle. Follow the train of people. Go across the street, past the Christmas tree, back to the black zone with the follow this crowd over to the Kinara. We're gonna light the candles together, straight ahead.
All right. All right. All right. Habari Gani. All right. All right. We're going to do this together. When I say Habari Gani, you say Umoja. Habari Gani. Habari Gani. Habari Gani. Welcome to the Motor City Kwanzaa Kinara. This is the 4th annual lighting of this monument that is a testament to all of the Nguzo Saba. It took unity, it took self-determination, it took collective work and responsibility, it took cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith to bring this into being. You're looking at a living science project that took engineers and architects. It's pretty on the outside, but it's structurally sound, made out of steel and aluminum to keep this thing here, regardless of how much wind or what happens. And so we are proud to light it as we come into the Kwanzaa season with the first day of Umoja. I want to bring to the microphone the architect behind the Motor City Kwanzaa Kinara, Brother Brian Cook.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is such a blessing to be a part of this every year. It's thank you so much for asking me to be a part of this, for asking me to design, and then allowing me to be a part of this amazing event every single year. It's a blessing to see everybody. There's more and more people every year, and it's amazing to see. And like Greg said, it took a team. It took us a whole year from start to finish, and we were getting this thing together. We're gonna tell it every year because it hit on every one of the principles that we talked about. We needed all kinds of different people for this to happen and come together and be amazing. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here, and I'm so excited, and let's light this.
All right, all right. So let me see. Brother Mason, come on up to the microphone. So our host this year, y'all, we had John Mason. Many of you all know him from Mason in the Morning. Some of y'all might know him for announcing for the Pistons. What I want to do right now is we're going to have John Mason to give us the countdown. He's going to count us down from 10 to 1. And when he's finished with the count and he says Umoja, we'll light the candle. So now we got Councilmember Benson in place. Real quick, the way that this all came together, this was a triad, and Alkebu-Lan Village is the organization I represent. It took 3 organizations to come together to make this possible. It was Councilmember Benson who had the idea that said, could we make something at the scale of the Christmas tree or of the Hanukkah menorah for Kwanzaa? And so Mr. Cofield of Alkebu-Lan Village was the call that Councilmember Benson made, and Cofield said, of course we can. We built the pyramids. And so that's the famous quip that's in the news. It's been floating for 4 years. And then we got with the Downtown Detroit Partnership because we said, well, how are we going to underwrite this or finance this? So those 3 organizations came together to produce this. It took a cultural organization. It took a visionary, somebody who had the idea first to put it
out, and then it didn't hurt that he was a council member. So he had some inside tracks that he could smooth out at the city level, and then Downtown Detroit Partnership helped to finance and help us to create the financing to make this happen. So I want y'all to know how that all came together. Is Elder Balagoon of the Million Man Alumni Association in the audience? All right. We want to hear from one of our grassroots sponsors annually, which is the Million Man Alumni Association, as we get ready to light the Kinara. And we want to thank them for their sponsorship, because although we do get some sponsorship that you guys can see on your programs, which we really appreciate, we certainly need the community effort. Every little dollar goes into building and rebuilding this on an annual basis. So, Elder Balagoon.
Baragani. Baragani. Okay. We're moving right along. My name is Elder Balagoon, Brother Mike Anderson. My name is Elder Balagoon, Brother Mike Anderson. I'm the Minister of Information for the Million Man Alumni Association of Detroit, Michigan, which is now a 30-year-old institution. 30 years. Since 1995, the Million Man Alumni Association has been and continues to stand on the pledge that we took on October 16th, 1995. For those of you who don't know nothing about that date, Google it. Okay, and then do some more research and you might get the truth about it. One of the things that we certainly have been supporting since then and even before as individuals is African Liberation Day and the spirit of Kwanzaa. We at the Million Man Alumni Association understand that part of the pledge was to improve the quality of life for ourselves, our families, and for our people. And over the last 30 years, we have been working on a daily basis to do just that. It's clear to us that celebrating Kwanzaa and practicing the 7 spiritual principles 365 days a year go hand in hand with the pledge we made in 95. We understand that the cultural and spiritual nature of Kwanzaa speaks to the fact that we are not Africans because we were born in Africa. We are African because Africa is born in us. Asante Sana.
Thank you. Councilman Benson.
All right, thank you. And then number one, give yourselves a round of applause for being out here this evening and coming to celebrate Black culture with us here in the city of Detroit and the lighting of the world's largest Kwanzaa Kinara. And so we have now been doing this for 4 years, and we want to keep doing this. Next year will be the 60th year of Kwanzaa, and we're going to have the biggest celebration yet, and it'll be the 5th year of the Motor City Kwanzaa Kinara. But it means we need you to come out. We need you to bring your families, and we need you to bring your organizations. So can we get a commitment to come out next year and make this the biggest year ever? Habari Gani. That's what I'm talking about. Are we ready to light this? Right on, Mason.
Before we do the countdown, one last quick thing. Right where this stands is where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood in Detroit and delivered the I Have a Dream speech first, right here. The countdown is on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emotion! Woo, woo, woo! So listen, everybody, I want you all to go to the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History, where the Kwanzaa celebration is taking place from 6 to 8 p.m. this evening. So this concludes the Motor City Kwanzaa Kinara Lighting Celebration. The Kinara will be lit every day at the same time, each candle in alternating order, red to green from inside out until we get to the end. But the celebrations will take place around the city. Tonight's is at Charles H. Wright Museum, 6 to 8. So I'll see you there.
Fundraiser chalet. No, are we announcing it?
Just want to say thank you, everybody, again, for braving the weather and coming out in support of. Thank you.
Hey, family, if you would like to take a picture at the Kinara, we're going to open this up right here, and you can come one at a time and get a picture at the Kinara. If you see where I'm standing, I got the brown mud cloth on. This is where we taking pictures. One at a time, one at a time. Start the line right here, and you can leave around the backside. Once you get your picture, you can exit stage right and go around the back to keep it flowing. If you want to tell, oh, what's up? Happy Kwanzaa. If you want to take a picture at the Kinara, the line is here. The line is here. If you want to take a picture at the Kinara, once you get your picture, you can exit stage right, go out the back so the next person can get their picture. Now, you know I like to take 7 pictures at a time, so be patient. So when it's your turn, you can take your 7 pictures too.